As the second installment of Cook County property taxes are about to get sent out, south and southwest suburban homeowners will have to pay a lot more. And according to a new analysis released today, suburbs with majority black populations are being hit the hardest. 2023 South suburban property taxes are up by just shy of 20% on average, and that's a new record. In two towns, Dixmoor and Phoenix, where I grew up, tax bills have more than doubled. To take a deeper dive into this, Audrina Sinclair is sitting down with Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas, whose office conducted this analysis. Good morning, Audrina.
Good morning. Yeah, Ryan, it's so good to have you here with us this morning because this just came out this morning and it's a bit alarming. I think homeowners are going to hear this morning, especially in the south suburbs, and be angry, shocked, maybe to hear.
Maybe a few fainting spells when they get to the mailbox.
For real, because this is a huge increase. I'm looking at this analysis. It's 25 pages, but we're going to willow it down here. Particularly hit hard homeowners in the south suburbs, 15 suburbs, 13 of them mostly black, are facing tax increases of more than 30%.
And most everyone else in the south suburbs, on average, is 19%. So every 3 years, sections, and this is the south suburbs this time, get reassessed. This area just went through a reassessment. So what happens in the reassessment? Everything kind of says, what's this building worth? What's this worth? What's that worth? The commercial buildings in those areas have no businesses left. So this is like a scale. Clever grocers and people weigh everything. What happens when the scale is put to test? This commercial building is going to pay less taxes because nobody's in it, okay? So who's left? There are 5 people on this block and another 5 have left. Okay? The 5 people who were left in Phoenix, for example, are picking up the 5 people who left Illinois and the commercial building that went down. So these 5 people that are left, 5 people left Illinois, commercial buildings are empty. These 5 people are going to open their mailbox and they're going to say, wait a minute, I just went to the grocery store and I gave $50. And I used to get 2 bags of groceries. I just came back and I get a half a bag.
Right.
My gas bill went up. My telephone bill went up. My electric bill went up. Now I'm opening my tax bill. I'm like, not just OMG. I'm like, call the ER.
Yeah, and how can I pay this?
How can I afford it? So we are in crisis. So here's what we've done on all 1.8 million bills. When you open the bill, this is where your money goes. This is about READ. I will repeat 100 times, READ. You need to not just open and pay, you need to open and read, because if you open and read, it's going to tell you which government you're paying to, how much more or less you're paying to. Look at this. This is a residence, okay? I took the address off, okay? The tax bill is up by $3,800.
Oh my goodness.
$3,800 in Park Forest. I don't know anybody. I know a lot of people that live in Park Forest. I used to teach out there. I don't know anybody that I know in Park Forest who's going to be able to say, I'll cough up another $3,800. It's not going to happen. So you can also punch on each of these governments to see what their financial statements are, but each of these governments every year, once a year, has a meeting about whether or not they're going to increase. You know what? Nobody goes to the meeting. It's like the last election. 20% of the people voted. So if 20% of the people don't care enough to come out and do something about the fact that these bills are going up, it'll just be 30 more years, because the bills have gone up for 30 years, where everybody just marches in place and marches in place and marches in place. Someone, this is a Springfield dictated matter, okay? Unless somebody starts rattling the cage, or we have a Boston Tea Party, okay? Nothing's going to happen. So hopefully, where your money goes, people will read it and go to these different entities and say, hey, look, excuse me.
Yeah, I know it's hard to see, but if we look at this, we're looking at, the library, we're looking at the park district, we're looking at the schools. Of course, people know that the taxes are going to those things. But if you're looking around in your community, you're seeing people leave. You're not seeing the facilities kept up the way you want them, and then you're seeing the huge bills. It's hard to digest.
And then you're seeing the school at 60%, and you've got all these seniors who say, wait a minute, I don't have any kids. My kids got out of here.
Right.
They took the grandkids with them. Why am I paying for the schools? So there needs to be some sort of reform. I mean, the Better Government Association, the Civic Federation, everybody studied what's wrong with the property tax system, but there's been no initiative out of the state to try and change what it is that we need to do. You know, there's a pie, and everybody wants a piece of the pie. So the question is, who gets the pieces of the pie, okay? And we have to answer the question of how much are we going to invest in various police? How much are we going to invest in community libraries? What are we going to invest in the school systems? What are we doing about the future to stop the current bleeding? I have an expression.
I'm sorry to cut you off. We ran out of time. We've got to go to break. We're going to put the link to the full analysis so
good.
people can learn more, and you can get all the details about all of this on our website. Maria Pappas, Cook County Treasurer, thanks for being here with us.
Always
to
great.
break it down.
We both have pink on.
I know,
yes.
right?